are you doing? And what's this? Sorry, I've got no head. New comedy for CBBC starts Friday at 5 to 5. CBBC on BBC Two.
My warriors stir from their slumber. They rise in the knowledge that the first of their number will be eliminated from the quest before the day is out. Warriors, more challenges lie ahead of you. By now you know that to fail at any stage means to lose a life. Losing all 9 lives will result in elimination from the quest. Who amongst you remains focused on success, and whose heart is filled with uncertainty? Let us find out.
Melja begins the day with 8 lives and 5 rings and leads the tournament. Dejan is currently in second place with 8 lives and 7 rings. However, both Berat and Sarla have only 6 lives and 1 ring each and must seek out opportunities to improve, or their fate will be sealed.
Remember, your destiny is not yet decided. So gather yourselves, young warriors, for the first challenge beckons. Come. This next test requires all your skills if you are to master it. Those are stone demons. Powerful sentinels that will destroy any warrior who crosses their path. If you are to defeat them, you must pull the lever at the far end of the course. Now you will notice that this lever is out of your reach, so you must build the millstones to gain sufficient height. Follow the pathway through the pillars, but do not disturb any of the dragon's eggs, for should you do so, you will fall foul of their putrid odour and be rendered immobile, albeit temporarily. Each of these stones requires 3 of you to maneuver them. So, Sarla, Dejan, Berat, you will take this path. Melja, Kelal, Denra, you will take that path. Remember, destroy the stone demon and victory is assured. But fall under his gaze and you will stare defeat in the face. Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin.
Go slowly, slowly, slowly. Let me go first. Slowly. Oh, keep going, keep going. Run.
Warriors, speed may not be your best course in this challenge. If you topple a dragon's egg, you will be consumed by its noxious vapors.
Quick, move round. Right, get it up. Run. Steady. Come on, guys. Turn it round, turn it round. Up, up, up. Through the gaps. up. Slow, slow. Shan. Turn it round, turn it round. I say go, go, go. Pull it, pull it, pull it. Go. Yes. Come on, come on. Go, go on.
Warriors, despite being temporarily frozen by the dragon's egg's noxious gas, you emerge safely through the archway. Place your prize on your standards. Now, your colleagues fell under the baleful glare of the surviving stone demon. I must rescue them before they succumb. Berat, Sarla, Dejan. It is never easy to temper speed with patience. Failure to do so in Millstone Towers has grave consequences. Each of you will now lose a life. Now, the next challenge awaits, but you will need your wits about you.
I think we worked quite well as a team because we kept talking to each other. I think the other team didn't win because they went too fast through the eggs.
We thought we were going to lose as we were against some of the toughest people in the tournament. When we were trying to get through Millstone Towers, we were going slowly and the other team was going fast. But we knocked off an egg, which made us slow down even more.
We lost, but I think we lost because we could have done a bit more discussion between us and not being so quiet all the time. It doesn't really matter because there's other challenges to come.
I don't mind about losing another life today because hopefully I'll get another life on the next challenge or some more rings so I can get another life.
Warriors, we have come across a bridge, but no ordinary bridge where mere footsteps would suffice to cross it. On this occasion, a different approach is required. The answer to a riddle is set within these stones. A safe passageway and gold rings the reward for a correct answer. Instant destruction the penalty for guessing incorrectly. Melja, you are our current leader. You will walk the bridge first. Dejan, you are in second place, so you will help. Step forward. Once you open the book, you will only have a short amount of time to answer before the spirits of the bridge overwhelm you. Use this glass as your guide, but be sure to cross before the sands run out. Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin.
Announced with a flash, but arrive with a boom. I may leave you awash and can sometimes spell doom.
Can you say it again, please?
Announced with a flash, but arrive with a boom. I may leave you awash and can sometimes spell doom.
The answer is in the stones in front of you, my young friends. Time is not on your side.
Any idea?
Communication is the key, my young friends. The answer is on the stones in front of you.
You got any idea at all?
I must hurry, my young friends. Time is ticking away.
Announced in a flash. Announced in a flash.
Once you have an answer, step on the stones. You must be quicker, my young friends. If you have an answer, step on a stone.
So just guess.
Time is running very short.
So I guess.
Stand on a stone, my young friend. Unfortunate. Kelal, Denra, you are next to face the riddle bridge. Step forward. This glass is your guide. Heed it well. are you ready? Then let the challenge begin.
Announced with a flash, but arrive with a boom. I may leave you awash and can sometimes spell doom.
I think it is.
What about thunder? A rise and a flash. It's got a big boom.
Yeah, thunder. Go for it.
Go to the next one.
Yeah.
Congratulations, my young warriors. Denra, Kellal, you have superior minds. The answer was thunder. Place your prize on your standards. But now I must return Melja and Dejan to this dimension. Melja, Dejan, you failed to guess the correct answer to the riddle and failed this challenge. Each of you will now lose a life. Now, the next challenge requires skills of a very different kind. Let us go to it. Come.
Dejan and Melja were before me, and I was quite surprised that they didn't get it. But then I was paired up with Denra, and I knew the riddle because I saw it in the stones, and I went for it, and I got the 2 rings, one to Denra and one to me.
If only you were a band of squirrels. Success here would be guaranteed. Before you are 2 tall poles. To scale them successfully, you must use the handholds and footholds. The first warrior to reach the top, and who claims the gold rings that hang there, will be the victor. There are further rings on the way up, for those who choose to collect them. But if any warrior loses his grip, he will lose a life. Berat, Sarla, I see you are in last place. Your time is running out. Berat, Sarla, are you ready? Then let the challenge begin. Melja, Kellal, are you ready? Then let the challenge begin. Denra, Dejan, do you have the resolve to make the climb? Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin. Sarla, Melja, Dejan. You were first to the top and collected gold rings. Place them on your standards. Melja and Dejan, I see you now have enough gold rings to exchange for a life. Keller, you also collected rings on your climb. Place them on your standard. However, along with Berat and Denra, you lost the race and must therefore lose a precious life. Now, the next challenge will pit two of you against each other. Come.
I was quite nervous, but when we were climbing up, I was beating him, and when I went to reach the rings, he didn't have to climb as high as me because he's taller than me, so he could reach them from lower down, so he got them first.
I won because I was faster and I got the first ring, and I gave her the advantage getting the second rings, and then I carried on going up and I got the last ring and I won.
I just played Melja and she won, but I still get 2 rings, and I went up to 3rd place, which is a big leap from last place.
We stand beneath the Wizard's Tower. A dark and unwelcoming place, but this challenge requires 2 of you to enter. Melja, with 8 lives and 1 ring, you are our current leader. Dejan, you have 7 lives and are in 2nd place. You 2 will cross the threshold. Come. The wicked wizard who busies himself making potions in these chambers has been careless with his ingredients. And carelessness may be your downfall in this particular trial. Your challenge is to transfer the dishes of dragon's blood into the strongbox. But beware, it is a hazardous and foul fluid. Spill a single drop and you will lose a life. Only the first warrior to reach the strongbox can claim the reward therein. Take up your positions. Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin.
Dejan, to collect all 4 dishes of dragon's blood is a rare feat indeed.
Seldom have I seen such a display of dexterity and precision. Dejan, as you have reached the strongbox, you may now open it and claim the reward therein. Keen eye and steady hand has earned you gold rings. Well done, Dejan. Place them on your standard. As for Melja, she is lucky that I have the power to return her to the light. Melja, you must now pay the forfeit for your carelessness. Now, the final trial awaits, and for one of you, it spells the end of your time on the quest. Come.
I had to go right on my tiptoes. This was very hard as he had a great height advantage over me to reach to the top to collect the blood.
I just went slowly around the course, and in the end I got there, and now I'm in first place.
We come finally to the threshold of a device which has held warriors in the grip of terror for many a long age. And rightly so, for this is the way of the warrior. Behold, the ultimate challenge for any warrior. Its golden pathway leads through a multitude of impediments, all designed to strike a warrior from existence. Denra, you have only 5 lives left. No one has lost so many. Except for you, Berat. You have only 4 lives left. It is you who must face elimination. At the end of the way of the warrior is a portal that leads directly to the next stage of the quest. Should you reach the end of the golden pathway unscathed and pass through it, this grim challenge will then fall to you, Denra. But should you fail, Berat, you must leave us and return home. Berat, stay on the golden path at all times. Are you ready to face this most menacing of trials? Then may the luck of the Raven's eye be with you. Let the challenge begin. brave warrior seeks not popular applause, but you must be commended for a valiant effort. Alas, you join the long line of warriors who have fallen here. Berat, I bid you farewell.
I've just done the Way of the Warrior, but I did not complete it, so that's the end of the tournament for me. The games I found hard were probably most of the individual games. At the moment, I think even though Melge is at the top, I don't think she'll stay at the top for long. I think it'll be Sala who'll go up to the top.
So, now only 5 out of the 6 are left. Tomorrow, another must follow in her footsteps. And before this week is drawn to a close, only 2 shall remain. Now, we have many more challenges yet to face. Let us find a safe place to rest for the night. Come.
Next time on Raven. Dejan and Denra battle for dominance on the balance beam. Melja seeks out gold in the dwarf mine. And will Sarla's aim be true at the Serpent's Eye?
Two CBBC giants.
Are you still in there, old troll?
Just 1 hour apart.
Very clever.
I didn't know Tracy Beaker was coming back.
Then let the challenge begin.
Come on, we haven't got all day, you know.
Raven at 4, Tracy Beaker at 5.
Maybe we should do lunch.
Weekdays on the CBBC channel.
Sorry, what?
I can't go to the house.
All I've asked you to do is file paper into different colours. How difficult can that be? Sorry, what? What? Sorry, I was a bit distracted.
What the deal,
The deal with the book. Okay, well, you see, I found this book on a shelf over there when I was tidying up. And, well, basically, the deal with the book is, look what it's called. Not to say on television.
It's the Hula Hula.
I know, it's the Holy Grail. I feel like a naughty schoolgirl.
Read this.
What? No, I can't read it. No.
Read this.
No, I can't.
Read it.
Okay, all right then. I can't say what it says. Look at this.